आप क्या हुआ अभी? पुलिस ने बात हुई आपसे? पुलिस ने क्या
पुलिस से
कहा?
अभी कोई बात नहीं हुई है। पुलिस अंदर जा रहे हैं, हमारे परिवार के लोग।
तो आपको अंदर से कुछ अभी पता लगा है क्या?
अभी कुछ पता नहीं चला।
She is the Mausi of, in fact, aunt of the victim, and she is also very, very tense. Although the mother and Rakhi Bildan has managed to go inside the police station, but if you could see the kind of action that the police is taking right now, the manner in which they are pushing the people who had entered inside the gates is absolutely something that the people are again offended to. And the sloganeering has again started right outside the gates of Sultanpuri police station. So I'll just try and get. आप लोग अंदर गए थे? अंदर गए थे क्या? But yes, they entered the gates of the police station. That was definitely a big security concern. And now the police has made sure that all the people who had entered the gates of Sultanpuri police station, they are thrown out at the earliest. And that is what we are seeing, that the entire crowd who had managed to get inside the Sultanpuri police station, they have now been thrown out. The slogan continues. The officials of the Delhi police are still here. Sir, gate क्यों बंद है? Gate क्यों बंद है? गेट मीडिया को भी अंदर जाने की अनुमति नहीं, गेट क्यों बंद है? So yes, the police is still not ready to respond to us in any way or any manner. What they are only saying is that please vacate this area, because if you could see, there is an entire traffic jam that has happened right outside the gates of the Sultanpuri police station. So yes, the police is trying to maintain the law and order over here, but yes, it seems like it is too late for the Delhi police to respond in any way or any manner to the questions that are being asked by the media, or to the questions that are being asked by the family members and the supporters and friends of the victim in this entire case. So yes, it remains to be seen as to how quickly can the Delhi police come out and actually defend themselves, because the kind of attacks that are happening on them, there are many loopholes in their investigation. In fact, the entire FIR that was initially filed, that FIR also did not have any such section that was actually non-bailable. In fact, two sections were implied. The first one was 279 and the second one was 304A. Both of these sections were bailable offences, and that is the reason why the family got absolutely angry that such a horrific incident has happened, and even after that the police was not ready to register an FIR on a non-bailable warrant. But since yesterday, we have been playing this story up. We have been making sure that justice is given to the victim, and under the pressure of the media and under the pressure of the political parties, now the police has registered FIR under section 304A. So yes, there is again the police is again trying to impose itself on the media personals as well as the police is trying to throw these people away, actually push these people away. Now if you see, the manner in which the police is trying to control the situation yet again is absolutely wrong. Force is being applied on media now as well. Force is also being applied on media. The police is still not able to give any sort of answers about the kind of investigations that they have done, and yet they have the audacity to come out and tell the media personals to please vacate this location, because we have been continuously asking questions to them. We have been asking questions on the entire investigation that they have done, the loopholes in their investigation, and yet they come out and they are trying to throw the media out from this location, because the kind of questions that are being raised, they are not being able to answer. But yes, at this point in time, if you talk about the investigation that is happening, a team of FSL is already inside the gates of this police station. They are actually trying to find out what transpired inside the car. They will be picking up samples from inside the car as well as from outside beneath the car as well, to actually figure out as to how did the entire incident happen. And they'll also try to figure out if it is at all possible for a person to not know that a girl is stuck below their car and the car goes driving for approximately 4 to 5 kilometers as is being claimed by the police. But if you see the entire sequence of events and the incidents that have come to the fore from the police itself, the police actually had no idea that for approximately 2 hours the girl was behind, in fact below the car. So the distance that they could have traveled could have been more than 4 kilometers as well. And Delhi police, with all the pomp and pompous, came out and said that they have a lot of security personnel for this New Year's Eve, and they'll make sure that incidents like these, where drunk driving and incidents like these do not happen. For approximately 2 hours, not a single police officer was seen on the road, and all these 5 accused were roaming freely in the national capital, in this very area of Sultanpuri where we are standing. So yes, a lot of questions on the Delhi police. Answers still remain to come out, but yes, if you see, the investigation is going on outside right here, and the police is trying to make sure that the situation remains under control. But yes, the situation seems to be spiraling out of hand of the Delhi police very, very quickly, because the kind of emotions that the people have, and in fact, after seeing media reports, the locals in this area are also very, very agitated, and they are trying to make sure that they raise their voice in the right manner, so that the victim could get justice at the earliest. But now, yes, the situation out here seems to be a little under control. The Rakhi Bildan, Aam Party MLA, along with the mother of the victim, has now gone inside. They'll be speaking to the SHO, and they'll be putting forth their demands as to how do they see the investigation that is being done by the police, and what do they see the future of this investigation.
Right, and like you pointed out, Anshul, the fact that some of the sections that were invoked by the police in the initial FIR were those of reckless driving, and the other one also was a bailable offence. That is what has triggered this kind of anger and protest that we are seeing against the Delhi police as well.
Well, definitely. So these are the loopholes that the police initially came out and said. Now remember, the initial FIR that was filed by the police, that was filed on the statements that were given by the victims themselves without any investigation. The police filed that FIR. In that FIR, the sections that were mentioned were 279 of rash driving, section 304A, which meant that culpable homicide by accident not amounting to murder. So these were the two offences that were put in initially by the police, and what these two offences meant, that they could actually get bail from the local court on these charges. Now, since there has been a lot of pressure on the Delhi police, especially after CNN News 18 broke the story late last evening, afternoon, that the kind of media traction that this story has got, the kind of barbarism that we have seen in this entire case, the visuals that came to the fore, the CCTV visuals that came to the fore, that has definitely shook the conscience of the entire nation. And now, this morning itself, section 304 was added. Now, section 304 means that culpable homicide not amounting to murder. But yes, this is a non-bailable offence, and the maximum sentence in this entire case could be life imprisonment. So now the Delhi police realizes that section 304 could also be implemented. But yes, the family member now demands that section 302, that is culpable homicide amounting to murder, the section of murder should be imposed over here, and it should be made sure that that is proven in front of the court of the laws. Also, the family members are demanding that the manner in which the DCP of this district came out and said that there is no case of rape in this entire case. However, the situation in which the body was found absolutely naked, lying on the roads. Even after that, the police came out and very directly said that there is no instance of rape. How did the police know that no rape has happened without even investigating the entire case? And prima facie coming out and saying that an incident has not happened without giving any proof is something that has irked the family members. They are saying that rape might also have happened, but the police did not investigate the entire case from that angle, and already came out and said that no rape has happened. Now today, the body has been sent from post-mortem, and in this post-mortem, we are expecting that a clarity would come out, that if at all any sort of harassment or rape or anything of that sort has happened. But if you see over here, the family members, the girl's mother and the MLA Rakhi Bildan has managed to get inside the premises, but yes, the other family members are still standing outside patiently waiting as to get to know that what is happening inside the gates, because yes, the manner in which that they managed to enter was definitely forceful. Now, if the SHO actually comes out and agrees to meet with them and tries to convince them that the police will do anything to give them justice, that is something that remains to be seen. But yes,